What it do, what it fucking do, what it fucking do for you. My name is Roy. I go my gear boy Roy. This is the Preaching the Birds podcast. I am your humbled and very, very, very open and gracious host for this Preaching the Birds podcast. And realistically speaking, we gotta talk about the Eagles. Today, this podcast is gonna be about wants and needs, right? The Eagles have some wants and needs. Nick Sirriani has some wants and needs. And today we're going to talk about what the Eagles want and what they need to get better for our future. Because we want to ship this year, but I'm going to be honest with y'all, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. So we're going to talk about what Nick Sirriani wants. What Nick Sirriani wants, and then we're going to talk about what the Eagles need in order to win, right? So Nick Sirriani was up here on the podium talking about some bullshit. Bullshit now. I'm honestly, bro, 100, I hope all Eagles fans are like this. I'm getting sick and tired of Nick Sirriani. Every week, this nigga comes up here, this Italiano, Mafiano, comes on here, and he be talking about explosive plays. We don't feel like we can go march down the field consistently and score. We got to get explosive plays, more explosive plays. These explosive plays that you want, Nick Sirriani, are killing us, bro. Like Nick Sirriani, do you realize that Jalen Hurts legitimately has 17 interceptions and 5 fumbles on the season already? And you want to just throw these long developing plays and try to be explosive all the time? All right. Like, that's really working right now. We're -6 in turnover differential, bro. Maybe it's time to dink and dunk. Just a little bit. Nick Sirriani wants, to keep some older players in the game. James Bradbury, Slay. He wants them to, obviously get their playing time and shit. We don't need that shit, bro. We need the young players to play. Today we're talking about wants and needs, bro. Wants and needs. Nick Sirriani wanted to scapegoat Deshaun Desai into, not being a defensive coordinator. Yeah, we were worst in a lot of categories. Mainly third down conversion rate. And we were really, really bad in passing defense as well. But we lost 5 starters from last year, bro. And the offense has literally, in my opinion, become better than it was last year. Why are we scoring less than 20 points in the last 3 games? We talking about wants and needs today. So Nick Sirriani wants to be explosive so we can score some points. Unfortunately, Nick, you are making it so predictable for our team that we can't score some points. So we talking about wants and needs today. You want explosive plays, but you need Nick Sirriani to get your head out your ass and devise a different game plan. I need you, Nick Sirriani. To devise a better game plan in which we run and ball the entire game. I don't care if DeAndre Swift has 32 carries, bro. I'm tired of the pitch count 15, 18 that needs to go. I know you want that. We don't need that, Nick. I know you want to have a pitch count for DeAndre Swift. I know you want to get Kenny Gainwell involved. I know you want those things. We need Rashad Penny, bro. We don't need Kenny right now. We need Rashad Penny. I know you wanted to get Shaquille Barrett in here. I don't know if we need him, though. I rewatched the tape. He looked better than I thought. But he's still a little slow to me, personally. Maybe he plays better with Zach Cunningham, but I'm not sure if we need that. Our team is old and slow on defense. I know you want them old niggas, but we need speed. Nick Sirriani, we need speed. Oh yeah, today is about wants and needs, my nigga. With no wants. What Nick Sirriani wants for the team, in my opinion, is just not what we need, man. It's just not what we need. And that's really all I gotta say on it, man. That's really all I gotta say on the wants and needs today. In regards to, you know, what Nick Sirriani wants and what we need as a franchise. But since there's an obvious disconnect, you know, between the wants and the needs of fan base, players, and coaching staff, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about this. Is it time for Nick Sirriani to go? I mean, honestly, if he keeps giving me these answers, although he got me a Super Bowl or close to a Super Bowl, the answer is yes. It's become apparent that Shane Steichen was the secret sauce. It's been apparent. Okay? It's become apparent. You know, the offense we're running now is buns. It's absolute buns. We do the same plays every game. Inside zone, RPO, some routes that go fucking 20, 30 yards. That's about it. That's about it. That's our offense in general. Inside zone, deep passes, RPO. That's it. That's all we do. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm sure the Eagles players are over it. I'm sure they're overdoing these little small ass screen passes that get them 4 yards. Come on, bro. You've done literally every time that I've seen Dallas Goedert in the game, you've done 3 of these bullshit ass tight end screens. They get you 4 yards and more damage to Dallas Goedert than what it's really worth. At least do a different type of screen. Have him bubble in so he can, you know, get some more yards. You have him bubble out and then try to come back in, and it just totally screws his momentum up. It's so disgusting. We don't even have the wide receivers to really block, so it doesn't make sense. It is what it is, man. We got a different from wants and needs. We have different opinions of what we want and need, you know. And in my opinion, Nick Sirriani might have to go. But we got to talk about the bright side of the bed, because that's where I like to sleep on. So, we got some bright news, man. The young players looked fast in Matt Patricia's defense. I like what Matt Patricia did in his first game. Yeah, we lost, but for the most part, we held, you know, our players. It seemed like we held our players accountable. It seemed like players knew where to be. It seemed like we were rushing in cohesion. Like we were rushing together. We were rushing in a way that didn't leave lanes for quarterbacks to run through. That was very, very exciting. I was happy to see Brandon Graham get some opportunity to play inside. That was really nice to see him in that Vinny Curry role that I think he will excel in. It was nice to see Nolan Smith getting a little extra play time. It was nice seeing him get a nice hit. I think Nolan Smith needs to get some more playing time if he's healthy, if that shoulder is healthy. I think realistically speaking, if we can get him going, it'll change a lot for our team. He's too fast, too explosive for us not to have more than 1 sack in the season. He needs to get at least 3. We need to get where we need to go. Yeah, Sidney Brown, Eli Ricks, they all played well. Kelly Ringo played really well. We got to say, James Bradbury's last snap as an Eagles starting cornerback should have happened. Eli Ricks and Kelly Ringo need to start the rest of the season. I think they play really well, and I think that if we can get them acclimated before playoff time starts, well, I mean, we have opportunity to at least be better than we have been. Man, that's really it for the positivity corner, man. The defense looked a little bit better. The young players on the team look fast. Kelly Ringo and Eli Ricks need to be the corners of the future. It seems, at the end of the year, we need to let go of Darius Slay and James Bradbury, in my opinion. But if we keep Darius Slay, that's cool, but we got to let go of Bradbury for sure. But that's all I really got for y'all. Remember, today was about wants and needs, Our team seemingly has different wants and needs from what the coaching staff wants. The team wants more of a dink and dunk offense where Jalen Hurts can get the ball out quickly, a more confusing offense, an offense that isn't so stale. It seems like Nick Sirriani wants to keep the same stale, boring-ass offense. So, in my opinion, it might be time for that nigga to go. At the end of the season, if he don't make changes, it's time for that nigga to go. Period. And the bright side of today is that the defense looked a little bit better, a little bit more explosive with the youth that we were playing. Still, I think it's a travesty what Howie Roseman put on the field. But, it is what it is. In the Eagles, we trust. I'm going to be an Eagle fan regardless of whether we win, lose, or draw. So, hope y'all having a good day. Remember what our wants and needs are. And you know what? Let me bring one more thing. I really want that nigga Nakobe Dean back on the team. No homo. I want that nigga back on the team now. Our Russian defense is ass. Can't wait for Avonte Maddox to come back. We need both them players back ASAP. You dig? No Rocky. Deuces. I know I said I was done. Fuck that. Look, I'm going to do something Philly 500 do, and that's, say some extra shit at the end when I really got to say some extra. But look, shout out to Philly 5. He's an inspiration, bro. Inspiration. Anyways, I was looking at Nick Sirriani talk about the last play and how we were playing for a flag with the A.J. Brown. What kind of nonsense is that, bro? Come on, man. You're playing for a flag now? It's getting harder and harder to listen to this man talk. It's so obvious Shane Steichen was the secret sauce of the team, bro. Y'all see, the Colts are almost in the playoffs. The team was buttons last year, man. And we over here picking up their dead weight. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous what's going on right now. I know it's hard for Eagles players over there to be falling in line. I could tell by how A.J. Brown acted. He's frustrated. I could tell the whole team is frustrated. And at this point, man, it might be time for Sirianni to go. And by might, I mean too sweet.